Looks like the UN chief of the Security Council has denounced Israel over the amount of innocent civilians being killed in Gaza, as well as Netanyahu's rejection of a Palestinian state for the people of Gaza and the West Bank.
United Nations Security General Antonio Guterres has denounced Israel for the heartbreaking deaths of Palestinian civilians in Gaza and called it unacceptable to resist statehood for the Palestinian people. Now, he was speaking during the opening of a summit of the G77 plus China in the Ugandan capital of Kampala.
Following the abhorrent Hamas attacks on 7 October, the wholesale destruction of Gaza and the number of civilian casualties caused by the Israeli army in such a short period are totally unprecedented during my mandate.
Though we can't actually call the deaths of the civilians casualties because they're not like accidents. People aren't being targeted. The Israeli government is purposely killing civilians, and they're being targeted by the IDF. Just look at the sniper that was sniping people at the Catholic Church in Gaza. How is that not targeted?
And this includes 152 of our own UN staff members, a heartbreaking tragedy for our organization, for their families, and for those they were serving in Gaza. While humanitarian...
Yeah, 152 UN staff members have been killed by the Israeli government. People that aren't even in favor of Hamas, just there to try to help people, are being killed by the Israeli government.
Workers are doing their best to deliver relief. They face constant bombardments, daily dangers to themselves and their families, and the enormous constraints posed by damaged roads, communication blackouts, and access denials. Meanwhile...
And then you have journalists being killed by the Israeli government, probably about 100 by now. You had one journalist group that had a tank fire upon them, killing one journalist and injuring others. And then you have the Israeli government admitting to killing another journalist in Lebanon that also killed some of the military members of the military in Lebanon. And the Israeli government actually admits to doing that. The Israeli government isn't opposed to killing people in the media, and it shows.
Disease and anger are deepening. People are dying not only from bombs and bullets, but from lack of food and clean water, hospitals without power and medicine, and grueling journeys to even smaller slivers of land to escape the fighting. The refusal to accept the two-state solution for Israelis and Palestinians, and the denial of the right to statehood for the Palestinian people are unacceptable. These would indefinitely prolong a conflict that has become a major threat to global peace and security, exacerbate polarization, and embolden extremists everywhere.
Yeah, the Israeli government thinks they get to dictate what group of people has a state or not. That is not something democratic nations do.
The right of the Palestinian people to build their own state must be recognized.